As athletes from around the world compete in Italy, new research from Ancestry reveals how family history and DNA influences which sports Canadians cheer for. Joining us this morning to discuss more of the research's findings is family genealogist Crista Cowan. Good morning, Crista.
Good morning.
So nice to talk to you again. So Ancestry recently conducted a survey to determine how much family history shapes Canadians' relationships to sport. Can you share some of the insights?
Yeah, of course, 82% of Canadians cheer for Canada, but 67% of those also cheer for teams tied to their family roots.
Interesting. Okay, so what influences which sports people gravitate towards? Is it their DNA?
I think it's just really more about their heritage, right? When you understand where you come from, it makes watching athletes compete from those places a little bit more meaningful.
Absolutely. So tell us some examples of Canadian athletes that may have been influenced by their family history. What have some of the research shown?
Yeah, Sidney Crosby is a great example. Over a century before he became one of the best hockey players ever, elite hockey was already part of his family story. So using its billions of historical records and public family trees, Ancestry research uncovered that Crosby's maternal great-uncle, Eddie McCarron, played for the Glasgow Independents in Nova Scotia in the early 1920s. And newspapers from that time, now preserved on Ancestry, described his performance as one of the best of their careers and great hockey from end to end. The Independents, of course, are still celebrated in Nova Scotia as a symbol of strong maritime hockey before the NHL expanded. And stories like this show how family traditions and shared experiences can shape athletic paths over generations.
Interesting. And now we can obviously see that correlation in his performance. So that's pretty incredible. How can Canadians use tools like Ancestry to better understand why they feel so connected to certain sports over others?
Yeah, of course, family influence plays probably that biggest role. And so as you dig into your family history stories, you might learn about an ancestor who competed in the same sport or who coached or who just was a really big fan. But you can start building that family tree on Ancestry for free.
That's incredible. Where can folks go to find out more, Crista?
Yeah, if you just go to ancestry.ca.
Okay, that's Crista Cowan. Thank you so much for your time with us this morning. And of course, folks can head online to that website they see on their screen to find out much more and maybe uncover, some hockey greats in their family.
Thank you.